All too often, bad news surrounds the stories of immigrants who come to this country. Well, tonight, you're going to meet a man who sees things very differently. He's a veteran of World War II. He's traveled the globe, and he understands why people want to come to the United States. And he's helping them do it the right way. Every morning, a small corner of the East Bay becomes a wide map of nations.
I don't believe I've met Mr. Lamb.
He's come from Macau.
I don't believe I'm Macau.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Now, where are you from?
From Iran.
Iran?
Yes.
Mr. Satari, you're from Afghanistan. I know that.
Charlie McCrystle is considered a kind of goodwill ambassador here at the Newark School of Adult Education. Mr. Charlie, as the students call him, has set up a unique program to help immigrants who have their green cards become citizens.
They want me to have a one-stop place here for them where they can have everything right here. So they don't have to go to a frightening big city that they're not familiar with. And so that's what we have created here, is a one-stop shop for them to become citizens of the United States.
Charlie walks each person through the process. It starts with figuring out the stacks of government paperwork. Then there are English classes and courses in government and history. That's something most students enjoy, because when you fled your country, democracy is an exciting and thoroughly new idea.
They look back at the despotism that they have fled from and realize that now they're running the show. This is a cause for celebration, and they say, really? Really? Can I do that? Am I that important? And yes, you are.
Being able to vote is one of the main reasons the students here say they want to become citizens. This woman has lived in California for 10 years.
I will participate in, like a citizen, to help my rights.
I like this government that is helping to people, and people also helping to the government.
Charlie came to this school 12 years ago. He only gets paid part-time, although he usually works 6 days a week. The new faces keep him going.
The people that I have seen come through here are so enthused about America and so enthused about getting a good education and making a contribution.
He points out that many of the students have lived and worked legally in the U.S. for years.
If they've been here for 40 years or 20 years or 30 years, this is their country too, because they've raised families and they've contributed to our society through their taxes.
Charlie has arranged for the students to take their official citizenship test here, near their homes, instead of having to travel to the INS office in San Francisco. And he writes grants to hire teachers instead of having students rely on books.
He feels he's doing his part for our country in making responsible citizens out of the people who come into the program.
But besides helping with the paperwork, solving the unexpected glitches, Charlie's greatest contribution is his patience. He knows this is not easy for people and that they need time and attention. Maria Rodriguez could have attended a school closer to her house. She comes here because of Charlie.
Sometimes when I don't understand something, he explains to me very, carefully, and right there, and the right answer, because this is very important.
Charlie recruited Ben Kamens to teach the English class. Even though Ben is not a native English speaker, Charlie recognized the gift of his enthusiasm.
Charlie could have chosen another Anglo-Saxon to be a teacher of English. After all, English is a language of Anglo-Saxons. But instead, he was just looking out for people who can teach and make the students interested to learn regardless of their background.
It must give you a real sense of accomplishment when you see them go through the program and then take the oath of allegiance.
It does. It really, and I've seen him come from day one and speaking no English at all. And then graduating, I feel like a father in the family. It's very gratifying to me and very joyful to see this.
And so tonight we salute Charlie McCrystle. At last count, he's helped nearly 2,000 people become U.S. citizens, and he still hears from many of them, usually around Election Day.